Hello and welcome to yet another powerful session in Technofunda Investing YouTube channel. I am Vivek Mashrani and hope all of you are doing great. Now today we are going to discuss a very powerful topic which is very close to my heart. So we are going to discuss 10 powerful secrets, 10 powerful things which all the millionaire investors are implementing and taking advantage of and growing in their journey. So if you are all ready to note this down and apply this in your life, just type ready in the comment box and let's get started in our journey. Superb. So, what are those 10 things which millionaire investors do and others don't do? And I have learned this hard way from so many people around, so many successful people. I've read so many books. And what I'm going to show you in next 15 to 20 minutes is the crux of what I've learned from all these multiple sources and how you can also apply all these things and grow in your journey. And I've practically benefited from all the things, and I'm implementing all these things in my journey in best possible way, and of course doing it more and more as I mature and grow further in my journey. So the first thing which normal people don't do and successful millionaire people do is focus on increasing income. We might be doing a lot of saving, we might be focusing on how I can save some money here and there, but the crucial part is how we can increase income, because beyond a point you cannot save enough. Saving can be done only so much, but there is no limit to how much you can grow your income. So that mindset of abundance, that mindset of growth, the mindset to keep exploring newer and newer avenues of income is the first and most important thing all of us should focus. That how I can basically think about generating additional sources of income, how I can create more value to the society so that I can actually grow my income, and once I grow that income, how I can invest further so that it creates a lot of passive sources of income in my investing journey. So that is the first thing. Now second thing is thinking in terms of probability. See, a lot of time there is a belief that okay, those who are millionaires and those who are rich, they basically don't take too much of risk, or if they take risk, they take too much of risk. Sometimes there is like extreme in our mind, but that is not the case. Most of successful millionaire people, they think in terms of probability, they think in terms of how I can have odds in my favor. They always think in terms of risk reward. If I'm putting this much money, if I'm risking this much money, what is the kind of reward I'm getting? And most importantly, if this doesn't turn out good, right, they've done some investment and it doesn't work out well, whether it will blow them away, whether it will take them out in the game, or they can keep playing the game again and again by taking that kind of risk which is there. And that leads me to tell you the third very important point about all the successful investors, all the successful millionaires out there. They are ultimately risk managers. All of you type RM in the comment box. See, when we think about returns, right, we get overboard, we get into greed, and we chase so many things and we forget what is the risk. But when we behave like a risk manager, where our starting point itself is risk, returns will automatically follow, right? So all of us as an investor are risk manager then more than anything else, right? So how we can manage and balance our risk, not getting killed in the process, and if we are able to do that, we can of course continue that process again and again and again. So that is the third principle which all of you should note it down, and hope all of you are taking notes and understanding all these powerful principles. And if you're not following me on Twitter, go and check it out. My Twitter handle, it's @Mashrani Vivek, and we can stay connected. Now, one of the most important principle, can you all tell me what is the biggest problem in today's time and age? Like why people are not able to succeed in what they are doing? What is the biggest distraction, whether it is investing, whether it is personal life, whether it is learning? What is the biggest challenge in today's time and age? The biggest challenge in today's time and age is noise, information overload, right? So if you want to be successful, and more so it is possible now because all the people around us are actually distracted, right? So if we are able to focus on fewer things, if we are staying away from all the noise, if we are avoiding all the noise around, all the distraction, social media, unnecessary thing which divides our attention, we can grow much faster in our journey, right? And one of my mentor really said, that focused is your most valuable asset. Not time, not money, but if you are able to focus and do things, you can actually grow much much faster in the journey, right? So that is the fourth principle. All of you need to note it down. The fifth principle, this looks funny, it looks counterintuitive, but it is true. The fifth principle is, most people, you know the normal people, they basically take their basic education, technical education, get into their job or start doing business, but then they don't continuously learn. And that is the biggest difference between somebody who is not so successful and people who are successful and millionaires, that they invest in their learning. Personally, I take out budget every single year for taking more and more online sessions, reading a lot of books, meeting a lot of people, networking, and my own personal learning. See, if you are not investing in yourself, how will you even grow, right? So that learning mindset, always continuously learning and focusing on how to grow yourself, is very very important in our journey. How many of you agree with this, that learning is one of the most important and underrated traits in today's time and age? Yeah, and if you are loving this video so far, don't miss out to hit a like button, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please feel free to subscribe so that we can continue discussing so many such powerful principles in our journey. So that is the fifth principle which we discuss about. Now, sixth principle is focus on one thing, right? So even if we are avoiding noise, we are avoiding distraction, many investors or people get swayed around multiple things at a time. They want to chase each and every rabbit in the forest. That's not going to happen. Like, think about any successful people in the world, right? Any successful person in the world. You can take Jeff Bezos, you can take Steve Jobs, you can take Dhirubhai Ambani. You take any person, Sachin Tendulkar, Lata Mangeshkar, any person you can think about as a successful role model for yourself, they focused only on one thing. Think about it. They are known for one thing. If you ask what is Sachin Tendulkar known for, is a great batsman. If you think what is Lata Mangeshkar known for, great singer, right? And you take any person in any field, they focused in their life only in one thing. And this is the book I would highly recommend all of you to read. It's called One Thing, and it tells you the importance of how singular focus on one thing in different areas of your life. Of course, in your personal life, you have to focus on one thing. In your professional life, you have to focus on one thing. And if you are continuously, able to focus on that one thing and keep doing it again and again and again, you don't even know what kind of transformation magic you will create in your life. Like for me, I've focused on one technique, one strategy. Like even in investing, you don't get swayed around every different things. One day momentum investing, second day, value investing, third day this, that. It will not give you results. So you need to focus on one strategy. You need to focus on one indicator. You need to focus on one method of doing things, and that is what I have been doing for many years. Like, I blend technicals and fundamentals, and that is what I've been sticking to consistently since many years, and that has given me result. So don't get into too many things even in your investing journey, otherwise it will not give you great results. Okay, so if this is clear to all of you, just focus on one thing. And if you will do this, just type 100% in the comment box, right? Because I want all of you to focus on one thing, and that will only give you great results, and it will help you succeed in your journey much much faster. Okay, so that is the one thing. The seventh important thing is building investing system. Like, anywhere, even if you see any successful millionaire investor, they build systems which work, where even they get out of the equation, still the system is working consistently in their journey. Like, they create business systems, they create a lot of automation workflows, and in our investing we can create our step by step investing system, so that our emotions are not coming inside in this journey. And what I've created is, I've created like a framework of buying, adding, and selling, which helps me to take decisions in a much much better way, right? And this Again, not me, lot of my community members inside our Technofunda investing community are also following and implementing this inside the journey. And I've just shared a link also in the comment section. If you want to learn how I have built this system, you can actually go and check this out and learn how I've done this. Okay, so these are 7 important things. Now let's come to the 8th very very powerful thing, which is leveraging technology. Now think about, again, any successful investor in today's time and age, they've always leveraged technology. Okay, so just type LT in the comment box. So if you leverage technology, you can actually do things much faster. You can actually automate a lot of things. You can delegate a lot of tasks to bots, lot of workflows which are available these days, and you can use a lot of tools even in your investing journey to help you navigate through all the data and focus on the right things much faster. Okay, so leveraging technology in today's time and age is one of the best boon. I think we are living in one of the most interesting times in the history of entire human race, where we have access to so much of technology that if we use it in a right way, we can make our life super efficient. We can get a lot of insights in a much faster way. Like recently also there is Chat GPT and all those tools are available. You cannot imagine the kind of power we have in our hands. Just by clicking on a button with our computer, with the internet, we can do so many crazy things which was never possible in the human history. Okay, so make sure that you leverage technology and grow in your journey. Let's take the ninth aspect. If you think about all the millionaire investors and people who are successful in their journey, they respect time. Okay, their most valuable asset actually is time, not money. Okay, so they always work for time freedom. They consider time as money, and they don't trade time with money. Most important. So rather than focusing on active income where you are actually trading your time with money, they focus on passive income. How even when they are sleeping, they can actually compound their money. That is the singular focus, so that they can free up their time. They don't need to like do a 9 to 5 job, and they can actually live their life of financial freedom. And each one of us should focus on every single day how you can build sources of passive income. If this is super clear and super powerful insight, just type bulb on in the comment box. If your bulb just went on and it was a very very powerful insight there. Now, the 10th one, and I'm going to give you one more bonus tip also after this. So just hang on after the 10th one is getting on. So 10th one is creating value. Now think about each and every successful millionaire, each and every successful person on the planet. See, money is only a value exchange. If somebody has really done good for the society, if they have really solved the problem of the society, only then they get paid off. So those who are successful, those are rich, those who have got immense money in their life, actually they have contributed a lot to society. They have solved problems. They have impacted more and more number of people. They have given some quality product or service, and that is the reason they have ultimately got rich. Being rich or being millionaire or billionaire is a byproduct or doing something really great for the society. Think about it. Yeah, so always think in terms of how you can solve problems, how you can actually be a problem solver, how you can help humanity, how you can serve people, how you can reach and impact more and more people. Money will follow you. It will be byproduct and it will automatically happen. Okay, so rather than focusing and chasing money, millionaires chase uh, value creation. Okay, and final, the bonus point which I want to give you is understand the power of compounding. It is one of the most powerful, craziest thing, what Albert Einstein says, the eighth wonder of the world, which all of you can actually implement in all areas of our life, right? So we can implement in our health, in our relationship, in our money, in our fitness, whatever you name it. And each and every action which we take in each and every area of our life, that compounds, and that result ultimately magnifies. And one day it will come, like it will be like a J curve, exponential increase, because compounding equation is an exponential equation. So initially the results are not that great, but once we keep doing this consistently, things which are working, risk reward, building investing system, focusing on one thing, investing in learning, ignoring noise, we continuously keep doing all these things, again and again and again and again, one day it will explode and you will not even imagine how big this can be for you. So understand the power of compounding. Let it work in your favor, not against you, by taking debt and all those things and taking unnecessary leverage. And you can also compound in your journey, right? And that is what the book title which I have written is, You Can Compound. And hope all of you also compound in your investing journey. So just to recap, 10 things which are super important for all of you is: first, invest and increase your income. Invest in right place, learn how to invest in a right way. Second, think in terms of risk reward. Always think different decisions as a probability pay. Third, always focus on risk first rather than returns. Be risk manager. Fourth is ignore noise. Focus on important things which are there in your life. Fifth is invest in learning. Never hesitate to spend time, energy, money to actually learn and grow in your life. Sixth is focus on one thing. Seventh is build investing system that can keep working for you and keep creating passive engines of income for all of you. Eighth is leverage technology so that the impact can multiply and you can do things faster, efficient, and much productive way. Ninth is respect time, which is very, very important. And 10th is finally create value and impact the society as much as you can. So, and finally, the bonus tip which I gave you is understand the power of compounding. So if this was useful and this was mind blowing, like a crisp essence of so many books I've read and so many things I've done in my own journey, I'm just giving you a practical essence of all those things. Hope it was valuable. And if you loved it, just let me know in the comment section how did you feel about this entire video. And we'll see you in the next session. Till then, stay in touch. Follow me on different media channels. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please do so as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Take care and have a remaining good evening.